ecological issues. They affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
Folks, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the subscription. Listen, folks, thank you for joining me. We have some breaking news that has come across the desk at the headquarters of THN. So if you're in the know, you may already know. Thank you very much for the subscription, folks. Thank you for being here. Please thumbs up the video. This is a very quick one. I wanted to give everyone a chance to get in. I ran the buffer a little long. But folks, this could possibly, we could be at a tipping point here in regards to Vonhelton. We're going to get to this is bigger than Shani's birthday. You know, apparently there's some sadness, there's some butthurt out there in regards to people forgetting Shani's birthday, like we all knew Shani's birthday anyways. Thank you very much, Big Sexy. Thank you for being here. Listen, folks. Actually, before we get going, I know Burnt Toast actually is just doing kind of a tribute to Shani's birthday as we speak. I think thank you, Heather. She has moved on to G-Man. I was watching a bit of it. What do you guys think? I was feeling bad for Shani. So I was thinking maybe 11 o'clock. Why don't we do a happy birthday Shani stream? Give me a 1 in the chat if you'd be interested in doing it. Not long, but not a big one, not a long one. Maybe I'll ask at the end as well. But give me a 1 in the chat if at 11 p.m. tonight we will do a little happy birthday stream.
God damn internet!
She just ended for this.
Marylee Archer Sunshine has just donated $2 through Super Chat.
Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Well, this is not going to be very long. That's why I feel since we're all getting together, I might as well do another one. We'll get into the Shani stuff. And like I said, Burnt Toast just covered it. Anyways, that's a different story. Folks, we have breaking news here tonight. Resident warlock and Cold War vet of Manchester, Kentucky, Vonhelton, streamed live just a few hours ago. Now, unfortunately, as where we sit right now in regards to that stream, something happened with the link, a glitch, if I can borrow from the Yiddish, folks, a glitch happened. And when we try to pursue that link, the video seems to be not available at this moment, but we are working on retrieving that. Now, fortunately, folks, people did see it. That is a screenshot from said stream. And Vonhelton pours a lot of tea. We got to get this stream. I am making a prediction. If I know Vonhelton, he's probably having a nap right now. At 3 or 4 in the morning, the gods will wake him up because he has to be heard. And if he realizes this stream did not go out, folks, I think he'll be going live.
I need G-Man. Someone get a hold of G-Man now.
Expect No Quarter donated $4.99 through
I didn't realize that wasn't on.
1.
Thank you very much. Well, we'll do that then at 11 o'clock, folks. Well, folks, so I predict Vonhelton will go live, and we are equipped. I am ready at any point to go live and capture that, or whatever the case may be, get that video, and we will follow up and hear it from the horse's mouth. Now, fortunately, in this stream that occurred tonight, some people, literally like 4 or 5 people, managed to squeak their way in before the link was corrupted, folks, and they were able to verify some of these things. Now, keep in mind, this is coming from Vonhelton ultimately. Now, I have confidence in the sources that reported what was said in this stream, but it does ultimately come from Vonhelton. So keep that in mind. But in this 1-hour rant, Vonhelton revealed, remember, if you tuned in last time, it's a roller coaster of emotions here, folks, and I understand a lot of people are invested in this, but hear me now, listen to me later. If you remember, Vonhelton had pretty much given up, but then he had hope when apparently this new lawyer woman, somebody new, moved into the picture. I can't remember exactly. And he had faith that the will would stand in family court somehow. I don't know how he figured that, but anyways, he figured that. Well, it appears that he has been disillusioned once again, folks, because his lawyer quit. Now, I can only assume he's talking about family court, because I guess he was talking about other court that's at the end of about the estate. but his family court representative has actually quit. He said his lawyer quit, folks. I know there's a super chat coming, so I'm just waiting for it. I'm killing time here, folks. But that's the first piece of information. So it's not looking good for Vonhelton in family court.
Because I'm like a stuffed turkey for Thanksgiving. Stick me with a fork. I'm all done.
Pinshayafi has just donated $2 through Super Chat. Is Von gonna send another tornado to my house loudly crying, loudly crying?
I cannot confirm or deny that. But folks, that is the first, thank you very much, by the way. That is the first piece of information. So the lawyer representing Vonhelton, and to be clear, this is concerning the adoption of the children as we understand it. I don't believe it has to do, because this guy has so many court cases going right now, right? So it's not to do with them going after him for support. That's a separate case. It's nothing to do with the estate or the Frost. That's a separate case. Though he did shit talk a little. We'll get to that in a second. So the lawyer representing him in regards to custody for the children has left the case, folks. Just before the conclusion of the case, because it was to come to a head sometime this month. Vonhelton, again, out of Vonhelton's mouth in the stream, has confirmed that it's a sealed deal at this point. September 7th, the kids are officially adopted and gone forever. This is a man, what are we at? August 29th. He has no legal representation, no money. The state has pending cases against him. The stream is back on Odyssey. Well, folks, we got to hear this Vaughn. But according to Vaughn, let's finish, because if we do that, we got to put off the Shanny birthday thing. We got to cover this. I'll check that in a second. We'll check that, folks. We're bringing it to you. This is fresh. If you had a fucking Lowell's tree in your backyard, you couldn't get it any more fresh than that. So we'll check that in a second, folks. The lawyer has quit. The kids are officially adopted, gone forever, September 7th. He claims that they are going after Larry Frost for stolen money. Folks, I don't want to spoil it. Let's check. I'm giddy with excitement here. So here's the link I got. Let's refresh it. Oh my God. Oh, thank the gods. It is, folks. Give me a second. We got to set this up. Give me a second. I do want to also say, apparently there is a brief appearance by longtime friend J-Dubs, and he quickly vacates. He has not been available for comment since this live stream. But folks, we have the live stream. Let's get rid of this junk. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I can't hide it. Let's see. We get this back. Oh, folks, I think we are cooking. We are cooking. Yes, we're going big screen. You're getting a treat tonight, folks. Let's do it. Let's fucking rock. Okay, folks, so let's hear it right from Vonhelton. I am as excited. I haven't got to see this yet. I am. Sometimes full screen. Let's do it, folks. Thumbs it up. Fresh off the presses. Let's move this along. He always plays
Republican.
This. Yeah, who cares?
Democrat.
Here we go. Breaking news, folks.
Come on, gods, answer me. For years I have asked you, where is justice? Where is punishment? Why are the innocent dying while the guilty go free? Why the senseless killing? Why the stealing? Why has everything been allowed to occur the way it has? But perhaps you've already answered me. Perhaps you've already told me where it is. Perhaps punishment is in me.
Miss Rivers, how are you? You made a ton of news officiating the wedding in New York yesterday.
And we forgot to remove the front screen again. Yeah, that's getting to be a habit. Anyway, there I am. Hi there. Hi. Yes, we are back, and John's triumphant return. John was gone for a while, and he's coming back, and that's what he told me to label this live show. So that's what I labeled it: John's triumphant return. And so that's what I labeled it. Anyway, I am giving out the links as we speak, and then I will regale you with mind-numbing facts that you really don't give a shit about. Anyway, let me go on ahead and get some links out here. I have been having a problem with.
Sorry Wilson donated $2 through Super Chat. In that opening montage, Von ages 45 years.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's like a flip book of Vonhelton. Vonhelton seems off, like in a really good mood for a guy who was just told his lawyer quits and his kids are gone forever. It's almost like a weight has been lifted from him, folks.
With I have this browser from CCleaner, and it keeps losing my stupid passwords, and so I have to keep going back to Google. And it's like, what the fuck does he keep doing that shit? And I've tried uninstalling it and reinstalling it. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to literally contact CCleaner and say, hey, your browser's fucked, dude, because it keeps deleting the and I even unchecked the auto thingy. You know, I even unchecked that, thinking that maybe it was the auto thing that was deleted. No, I unchecked it. Still, now right now I can't get into Parler because it deleted my damn passwords. Now, the beauty of it though is that Truth Social, Gab, and Getter, they have copies of my login information on their side, on their server, and so when I log in, even if I don't have a password on my computer, they'll still log me in on their end. And of course, it's all encrypted and all that good shit, but they can log me in on their end, and then that way I ain't got to fight with passwords, which is brilliant. That's fucking brilliant. But anyway, so right now I can't even get into Parler because I'm going to have to, go digging for my password. My passwords are like this fucking long, it's like 1,000 characters and shit. So, but I can't get in them. But now I can go to Getter and boom, I'm in. Automatic. Yep. Automatic, symptomatic, quality stock and trade. Anyway. All right, there we go. And we're going to post. Yay, we're posting. Boom, bam. That's your post was sent. Yep. Mm-hmm. And there it is. All right, man. MeWe, I'm probably going to have to get the password for MeWe. Yep. I need a password for MeWe too. Okay, so there we go. Well, I got it on Getter, and I got it on Gab, and I got it on True Social. So that's got a bunch of them. So I don't know. I got to get that blind and white out of there. Found me FO4 edit for those of you that are in the modding community. Little update for those of you in the modding community. FO4 edit has come out with a new version called 4.04, and this version, thank the gods, has a dark theme. Yay! So I don't have to sit there and squint and hurt my eyes and shit. Yeah, nice, and they got several actually. And so I found me one that was black and blue. Interesting, isn't it? Anyway, I found black and blue. That's either in reference to my boxing days or it's in reference to my heavy metal days, because Black and Blue was a tour of Black Sabbath and Blue Oyster Cult. For those of you that have a little gray hair on your head, you'll remember what I'm talking about. Anyway, but yeah, man, for those of you in the modding community, FO4 Edit has got a new version out called 4.04, and it has dark themes, so you don't have to sit there and get blinded by the light. You don't have to get blinded by the light, and you don't have to, squint. And what does that say? You can look at it nice and plain and clear, and it's wonderful. It's awesome. And so I've been using that, and I have been working feverish.
I have not seen Vonhelton this full of energy and happy since his mother died. Like, honestly, like the man, really? Really, Von? Your lawyer just quit, and you're losing your kids on the 7th? We'll see. We'll see.
Several things.
I haven't watched this yet, folks.
I am now working on beds. Other people have done beds, it's true, but I haven't done them yet. So I'm going to do some beds too. hopefully I will not duplicate anybody else's beds, and I will put criterion on them so that, you know, if you do use somebody else's bed mod, hopefully they won't conflict. I'm hopeful. I'm thinking about it. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna do me some beds and maybe even some lamps, because I noticed somebody was doing some lamps. Might do some lamps, might do some beds. You know, Cincinnati. I gotta do a Cincinnati Bengals lamp. I mean, come on. You know, I was born and raised in Ohio. I got to do a Cincinnati Reds. I gotta do it. You know, I was born in Ohio, born and raised in Ohio. But you know, gonna do some really cool stuff, and been working on the a British weapon called the Bren light machine gun, and it's got like 5 different types of ammo that it takes. And so I found this, just, you know, the gods dropped it in my lap, literally. This thing called Caliber Complex. And what Caliber Complex does, it allows you to put historically accurate ammo with your historically accurate weapon. And so it's really, it's a boon, man. It's a boon. And yours truly added a new ammo to it, the 8x52 Chinese, or Belgian round. 8x52, very unusual round. So I added it and added it to. I did not, you know, because it said to delete something that you don't use and replace it with. No. I don't believe in that. So I just created me a new thingy there, and I put it in there, and bada boom, bada bing, it's there, and it's working great. And so now I have the Belgian British version of the British Bren gun. I have the Chinese version, one of them. I haven't done the second one yet, but I'm going. And when he gets done, he'll be here. So in the meantime, like I said, I will either A, regale you with useless information, supposed to drive my imagination. I can't get no. Hey. That's what I say.
He's in a great mood, folks.
I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction, 'cause I tried and I tried and I tried and I tried. I can't get no. Have I done that one yet? I've done some Rolling Stone songs, but I can't remember if I've done that one yet. I may have to do that. I did do. Is that proper English? Probably not. I did do me another karaoke and uploaded it. I'm not going to tell you what it is, because you got to go see what it is. I want you to go look at it. I want you to go to my karaoke channel and look at the thing. And at least take a look at it. You don't have to actually listen to it, but at least look at it. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Let me see where I'm at here. Oh my God. Let me go to my channels here, and I will give you a link to it. So I will. Yep. Give you a link to the channel, and you can find the video. Yes, you can. And there it is. Just click on that and go right to it. You get right to it, Brett. I got to make them pay, Ray. Got to. Yep. All right. Let's see what we're doing here. Okay. NASA has apparently recorded a black hole. And what they heard was rather disturbing, they said. And hollering and weeping and wailing and gnashing. I say, I can't get no satisfaction. I hear the secrets that you keep when you're talking in your sleep. Oh, can you say destruction of private property? I can. The examiner explained, Magistrate Judge Bruce Reinhardt. Are you here? You know, and there's nothing you can do about it. All right. Become a WND insider. No, that's okay. I'm good. Thank you. I ain't got no money anyway. Biden reprises Clinton's Deplorables Act, calls GOP semi that he was going to unquote. In fact, he
amendment, that this would be a much. Why is that? I said, well, nobody's enforcing the damn law. I mean, holy fuck, once you find out somebody's not an American, things need to happen.
Twisted Skeptic donated $10. Happy guy, mentally spending the kids' inheritance since they'll be out of the picture?
I don't know how it's going to
You
work.
said, what
Thank
should
you very
I
much,
do?
sir.
What, Postal? You better fucking believe it. Go.
Sorry Wilson has just donated $2 through Super Chat. Musical note I can't get no. Children back musical note.
It's like Vaughn's greatest hits. Like, this guy is just, he's more upset about Mar-a-Lago and that kind of bullshit. We'll just keep skipping through. At some point within this little section, he starts, I believe he starts going off here. Folks, thank you very much.
And it ain't happened. It's just like Hunter Biden. We've got Hunter Biden on video. But yet, Hunter Biden is not in jail. That's fucked up. An inordinate amount of email from Publishers Clearinghouse. A week. 5,000 a week. 5,000 a week. And I was sitting there thinking, I said, wouldn't it be funny as fuck? I think I do. Let me see if I do. Yeah, I got a whopping $2 in my wallet. Okay, $2. I use these last $2 to get something to eat or, get a 2-liter pop, whatever. But I use these last $2. And then I no sooner get home and get relaxed, then here comes this little white minivan in multicolor. And on the sides, it says Publishers Clearinghouse. And I see these men and women climb out of the minivan, and they've got balloons, they've got placards, they've got horns, they've got hats, they've got whistles, they've got, and then one of them's carrying this big ass fucking sign that looks like a check. And they come waltzing up to my back door.
Yeah, and they got the wrong address. That would be Vaughn's luck. That's another thing they got. The wrong address, Vaughn.
Wouldn't it be interesting, trolls and haters, if that happened? Wouldn't that be interesting? The God said, you're going to win Powerball and Mega Man. I said, well, what if they still don't believe? What if I win Powerball and Mega Man and they still don't believe? He said, well, maybe we'll let you win Publishers Clearinghouse too. Wouldn't it be interesting that when I use the last $2 in my wallet, here comes a multicolored minivan pulling in my driveway with Publishers Clearinghouse on the sides. Wouldn't that be interesting? Wouldn't that be neat, trolls and haters? 5,000 a week for life. It never goes away. You can't take it away. And you can't touch it either. Isn't that neat? Interesting. Whoops. Anyway, wouldn't it be interesting? And it was funny because I said it on a lark, I just said it on a lark. I said, wouldn't it be interesting? Wouldn't it be interesting? And it would, but I'm like, well, God, what, the gods, what if they still don't believe? Well, yeah, it's okay. Maybe we'll let you win Publishers Clearinghouse too. Half-hearted, serious, half-hearted in jest. But wouldn't it be interesting? Yes, it would. It would be very interesting. It would be very interesting. You never know. I mean, the gods have a plan. They just don't tell me much about it. They don't tell me much about it. That's the problem. They don't tell me much.
$3. Vaughn would assume the PCH van is CPS working undercover. He'd chase them off at gunpoint.
If he still has guns. But good point. Thank you very much.
Much about the plan at all. But they got a plan. Somehow, some way. When the smoke clears, I'm going to be the only one standing. And that's the truth. That's the truth. By the way, there is a little support button down there. It's in bright green. You can click on that, and you can actually help me. And like I said, I told you in my other video, my previous video, you now know where you can go buy Odyssey crypto by the tons if you want. And remember, Odyssey crypto is cheap, man. You can get it like 100 credits for like $2 or something. You know, it's ridiculously cheap. So go get some. Help a brother out. Go get some. Anyway, yeah, man, help me out. Buy me a cup of coffee. Well, hell, you can't buy a cup of coffee. 25 credits won't even buy a cup of coffee. It won't even buy a stick of gum. but hey, it looks good on paper though. Oh my God, Vonhelton got 100 credits. Yeah, well, the 100 credits though is only $2. It's only $2. So you know, oh well. That's all good though. You know, hey, every little bit helps, man. And it looks good on paper though. Looks real good on paper. Or you can send me money to my Cash App. You can do that. You can send me money to my Cash App. In fact, let me put my Cash App out there. I ain't done that yet. I'll put my Cash App out there. And then y'all can help me out. It'll be glorious, folks. Yes, it will. It will be glorious. Now, you can bite on the toenail, but you can't bite on the toe because that would hurt. Don't bite on the toe, just the toenail. Don't bite on the toe, just the toenail. You mean little puppy. You mean little puppy. Don't bite on the toe, just the toenail. Okay, apparently John is still entertaining his guests, so we shall move on. We shall move on, people. Yes, we shall. Yes, we shall. Let me see if I can find something here.
He fucking his little boyfriend. So go
Trump.
Well,
And
Obama took more than documents. He took the whole country for a ride. He put those two and any other cocksucker out there. They can go suck. They can go suck on Ron's big fucking red one or fucking Secular Opinion's big black fucking boyfriend nigga dick. I don't give a shit. I'm not in the mood. Welcome back. What's going on, Ron? I missed you, man. It's been a fucking week.
Whoa, J-Dubs coming in hot. J-Dubs.
What's going on?
Well, not much has changed, unfortunately, but I do have court September the 7th, and hopefully September the 7th will be a bombshell court day, and we'll get a lot done in court that needs to get done. Remember, boys and girls, $200 a day every day that double wide is locked. That's
right, and we wish Vaughn a success. We're gonna win this court case. Yep. We're gonna do everything we can. The gods are gonna come through, and it's gonna be victory.
It's gonna be awesome because see that custom. See, I have free internet over there at the double wide that I cannot utilize because they locked the doors. Okay, that's called theft in real estate law. And that is real estate law. Anybody can look it up. Theft in real estate law is when they keep something from you that belongs to your property, or they've locked something away from you or whatever. Okay, but yeah, that every day that I can't access that double wide, that's theft, and it's $200 a day. Now, before you all say $200 a day, that's highway robbery. Okay, California, it's $1,000 a day. You want me to use California instead? I can.
And that's the least that they did. They fucking killed your mother. They fucking took your kids away. Right. They fucking did a lot of fucking. These pieces of fucking garbage. Destroyed your marriage. Gave your wife 5 fucking mental conditions from the harassment.
Yeah, 5 of them. Yeah.
Fucking animal. Fucking sick. Fucking
took away
bastards.
My inheritance. Took away my SSI.
Guns. Took away the guns.
Took away my guns. Yeah. You know, and lawn equipment and you know, my mom's expensive Victorian jewelry, war bonds.
Did LF fucking die? I thought he was faking the hospital visit, right? He was faking being in the hospital.
I think he was faking the hospital
visit. Yeah.
I don't think he was really in the hospital.
No, he wanted to get out of court. That's all.
He just wanted to get out of court. Yeah. So he found a way. He figured out a way to get out of court. That's my belief. It may not be
That's
true.
real
But that's
fucking
what I believe.
convenient that he ends up in the hospital the day he has
Yeah,
court.
well,
That's just,
yeah, and that's my whole point. I mean, it's awfully damn convenient that the day.
oh, I
we
have
go
the
to-
math test on Friday. Oh, the dog ate my homework. Oh yeah, real convenient. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly
He
like
gave us
that.
he gave us the old trickaroo. The old dog ate my homework routine. What a fucking
That's a very good analogy. That's a very good analogy.
fucking piece of shit. Another
Because I
piece
mean,
of shit.
there's no reason. I mean, the very day we got to be back in court is when he gets sick and thrown in the hospital. No, come on, man. Come on. What are the odds? I mean, you guys that are gamblers out there, what's the odds of that? 50 billion to 1? I mean, come on. No.
Maybe he got
Anyway.
vaccinated. Maybe he got COVID vaccinated. And he's fucking in the hospital because of.
That's what I was going to say.
Good.
Maybe he got the vax, and the vax is going to get him. I don't know.
Here we go.
But
go.
Don't kill him. I need to get my money out of him first. I need to get my money away from the son of a bitch first, because remember, folks, he's got my dad's inheritance money, $2 million. He's got my dad's insurance policies, and either him or James Arnold Frost one has my insurance policies with my name on them. Ooh, wait till that shoe
Wasn't
drops.
they stealing your daddy's fucking insurance too, or something like that? You were telling us.
Well, here's the thing, and see, that's another thing. James Arnold Frost told my mom to sell all my daddy's shit so that I wouldn't get it. And being under mind control or brainwashing or voodoo, hoodoo, whatever the fuck he used on her, she did so. But now here's the thing. I confronted Mom about that later, and I said, Mom, I took 2 years of real estate law. I'm pretty sure that was illegal. Oh, no. James Arnold Frost said I could do that. I said, I don't give a fuck. He didn't take 2 years of real estate law. I did. Okay.
Right.
And so here's the thing. I looked it up. It was totally, patently illegal. Now, here's why it was illegal. Okay. See, James Arnold Frost convinced Mom to put everything in one big pile so that I wouldn't get anything. Well, that's good thinking if you don't know what's going on. But see, I understood what was going on. I know real estate law. James Arnold Frost does not. So when James Arnold Frost convinced Mom and Dad to go up to Clay M's and put it all in one big pile, they was thinking that, hey, when Dad dies, it all goes to Mom. And when Mom dies, it all goes to Dad, right? And then Mom and Dad could do with it whatever they want, sell it, whatever, There's just one little problem. There's one little teeny tiny
One little problem is that you got a fucking brain cell and you know what's going on. That's the problem.
Exactly. See, what happened was the literal second that they made it all one big pile, and then Mom relinquished her POA and her executorship over that pile, there's only one person that it goes to, and that's me.
The big red one, baby.
That's right. So from 2007 until now, everything is legally mine. It may not be in my name, but it is legally mine, because when Mom forfeited, well, forfeit isn't the correct word. When she gave up her executorship and POA, she relinquished. Thank you. When she relinquished her executorship and POA, she relinquished it over everything. Well, according to Kentucky law, there's only one person that gets it after that, and that's me. So when James Arnold Frost went to her and told her to sell all of Daddy's stuff so that I wouldn't get it, he made her break the law. Now, making an elderly person do something against their will, number one, and against the law, number two, is an automatic felony in the state.
It's kind of like what they're doing to Biden. They're fucking all these people fucking him around. There's a lot of elder abuse around here, man. Right. Yeah. That's kind of sick these days, man. How people are abusing the elderly and they're getting away with it.
Yeah,
real sick.
It is indeed. But yeah, so there's that bombshell that's going to drop, because he literally made her break the law, and thereby committing a felony himself. Okay, because you cannot. Well, really and truly, in the state of Kentucky, anything you do to the elderly is pretty much a felony. There's very few misdemeanors when it comes to the elderly or little children. And by little, I mean real little, 5 years old, 4 years old, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I mean, yeah.
What they did to your kids.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at what they did do to my kids. Have my kids had a childhood? Have they? No. Every time we turn around, there's CPS with a fucking cop take my kids away. So did my kids get a childhood? No, they did not. And I got a letter from that lawyer that called me. he
one that hung up on you and called you all filthy fucking names.
Yeah, he sent me a letter saying irreconcilable differences, and he recused
What is that
himself.
supposed to fucking mean? He can't be your lawyer because of
Right.
differences?
Yeah, he can't be my lawyer because I slammed him with the truth, and he didn't like the truth.
You better fucking believe it.
Nissa Threepwood has just donated £2 through Super Chat. But leaving them on the floor is fine. Ahem, neglect.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much. So here it is. I'm going to back it up just a little bit. So apparently the lawyer that Vaughn talked to on the phone and called him a conspiracy nut job has sent a letter and doesn't want him as a client.
Irreconcilable differences.
Oh.
What is that supposed to fucking mean? He can't be your lawyer because of differences?
Yeah, he can't be my lawyer because I slammed him with the truth, and he didn't like the truth he heard, so he recused himself. Yeah, that's basically it in a nutshell. Yeah. Oh, I can just hear him now. Oh, CPS couldn't possibly be that fucking evil. Yeah, actually they can. We're taking the kids anyway. That's what she said. We're taking the kids anyway. I said, no, wait a minute. There's nothing wrong with the house. Nothing wrong with the kids. Nothing wrong with me. See you, bye. Get on my property. No. We're taking the kids anyway. I said, I don't think you could do that. I'm pretty sure it's felony kidnapping. No. We're doing it. We're taking them anyway. And I said, I don't think you heard me. That's felony kidnapping. There's nothing wrong with the house. Nothing wrong with the kids. Nothing wrong with me. See you, bye. Get off my property. No, we're taking them anyway. And then the cops, the 4 cops they came with, spoke up and said, yeah, we're taking them anyway. And then, so I looked at Amy face to face and I said, do you believe you're above the law? She said, yes. And they took my kids. Literal kidnapping, guys. Literal kidnapping. There was nothing.
This is supposed to be the land of the free, home of the brave here, guys.
Well, that was going to be another thing that I was going to drop is, I mean, everything that has been done to my family is patently unconstitutional. Telling me to clean my house, telling me how to clean my house, telling me to get a job, telling me how to raise my kids, telling me they can take my kids whenever they want, which is flat out lie. It just boom, 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 boom. Everything they've done is patently unconstitutional. All of it is unconstitutional. And so wait till that shoe drops. Of course, now, before it happens, the judge may give me the kids back. I don't know. We'll see. But if he don't, I'm going to drop that shoe myself. And then there'll be all kinds of federal agents wearing around. Gee, I wonder why. But yeah, man. Yeah, everything, literally everything that's been done to my family is patently unconstitutional. The government does not have the right to tell you how to raise your kids, live your life, clean your house. They don't have the right to do that. That is unconstitutional. Okay. That is communism. That is flat out communism.
If anything, it's the other way around. We tell the government what to do.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. We pay their salaries. And so, yeah, we pay their salaries. And so therefore we are technically their boss. But yeah, man, I mean, everything, literally everything they've done is patently unconstitutional. I can walk into any constitutional court, federal court, and drop this stuff, and they'll be like, there's your kids, have at it. That's the end of that. Because you can't do that. You just can't take the kids whenever you damn well feel like it. It doesn't work that way. And you can't sit there and take them over stupid shit like a spot of mustard on a blouse or Christmas wrapping on a floor on Christmas Day. Or, oh my God, Vonhelton bought a whole bunch of big boxes on eBay and Amazon. I'm sorry, those are not legit reasons to take children. Legitimate reasons to take children would be if they've been cut, bruised, beaten, locked in a cellar for weeks on end where you can see their ribs, etc. That is reason to take children. You don't take children because of dishes in a sink. Well,
what about the fact that there's never clean dishes? But that aside, you may not have a cellar in your fucking trailer, which I'm surprised. If you look in the background, there's a draft going through, which is weird because last I heard the vents from underneath the trailer got washed away in the flood. But that all aside, you actually lock the kids in their rooms to the point they were defecating and using it to write on the wall, "I want food." Just putting that out there.
Bug in the head. Our laundry, you didn't do your laundry today, Vaughn. We're taking your kids. Well, I'm sorry.
No, not just a bug in the head. A repeated lice problem to the point you got mad at the school, put the shampoo in the kids' hair, put them on the bus with the shampoo in the hair, and told them it was their job. If they want you to use the shampoo, it's their job to rinse it out and look after it at school. Sent the kids to school with a froth of lice shampoo in the hair to let the school do it. And as far as laundry, Vaughn, it's not just you didn't do laundry today. You don't do laundry. You just don't do laundry. The kids reeked of urine and were so dirty that the state had to get involved. Like, that's the truth.
That's not legitimate reason to take children. And I can walk into any federal court and get my kids back right fucking now. Just like I can walk into any federal court, especially with this will, I can walk into any federal court anytime I damn well please and say, I'm the blood heir of this estate. These people are trying to railroad me with this $250 a month shit. I want this scrubbed. I want my property, and I want my $11 million inheritance.
Because I'm like a stuffed turkey
judge
for Thanksgiving. Right. Stick me with a fork. I'm all done.
Sorry Wilson has just donated $2 through Super Chat. Didn't his youngest eat a whole bottle of Advil?
Yeah, and I remember the live stream where they put, someone can remind me which kid it was, in the bathtub, Mouse did, and turned the hot water on in the shower and just walked away because they were fooling around online and scolded the kid. And Vaughn didn't want to get in trouble because he was already having trouble with the CPS, and that fucker, instead of taking the kid to the doctor, he rubbed a potato on it because he read on the internet that a potato will relieve a slight burn. This kid, I think, didn't it end up with second-degree burns or something like that? It was blistered up and stuff. They ended up having to take it to the hospital. That's what kind of scumbag we're dealing with, folks. If you're new, please thumbs up the video, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. We got a little bit more tea to spill here.
Right then, man. Right then. So why am I doing this? I'm seeing what Clay County's going to do. If Clay County doesn't do anything, then I bring in the feds. It's that simple. Now, September 7th, we may actually start getting some shit done. But I'm telling you the honest God's truth. If Stivers kicks a can down the fucking road one more goddamn month, I'm calling in the feds. And let the chips fall where they may. Because I cannot continue like this.
Because I'm like a stuffed turkey for Thanksgiving. Stick me with a fork. I'm all done.
Naysayer has just donated $2 Australian through Super Chat. You did this to yourself, Vaughn. Hashtag homeless 2022.
Yep, let's get it out there. Let's make it happen. Thank you very much. So here is Stiver. Listen, no one's kicking any cans down the road, Vaughn. You got no lawyer anymore.
And let the chips fall where they may.
Here we go.
Because I cannot continue like this. No sane, rational.
I don't know how you dealt with it for so long, Vaughn. I don't know how you have the fortitude to do it.
No sane, rational human being can believe that somebody can raise 3 kids on $250 a month, let alone himself. It's impossible. So obviously, there's provisions in here for more money. But then they throw the card out there. Oh, well, you can't get the money unless you got the kids. And now family court has said, oh, well, you can't have the kids until you have the money and the double wide. By the way, John, the judge did ask me if you were going to give me that money, and I said I don't know. I haven't got the kids yet. And
here we go.
Judge Harris said that you have to give me the money first.
Oh, the grift and the backpedal, folks. When promises are made. You remember this? Yeah, Vaughn, tell the judge whatever. I'll give you $50 a week, Vaughn. I'll give you $50 a week, and then you're going to make these thumbnails, $5 a thumbnail. You remember all that? Remember, J-Dubs has no fucking money. Right.
Before he can consider giving me the kids. So there's
so the judge agreed to the $50 a week job thing?
Well, he asked what he done. He asked me, he said, has he been paying you yet? I said, not yet. I don't have the kids. And he said, well, and it was kind of along the lines, well, you need to have the money and the double wide before I can give you the kids. He's, basically he was saying his hands were tied, that he can't do anything until I've got the money.
Now.
Luciferian American Vaxlib donated $5 through Super Chat. Bad lawyers can't take the truth. CPS ruined my 2 kids' youth. J-Dub's brain is crass. That's why he's up my A55. Walkin' in a weirdo wonderland.
Well, thank you very much. I agree. And, yeah.
And the double wide, or at least the money. And so if you, start sending me the money, then what I'll do is I can fax it to him, or I can send it to my attorney. I can send copies of the checks or whatever to my attorney, showing him where, yes, I now have the money from you, and then we can get the ball rolling on getting the kids back. Hopefully before November. Holy shit. I mean, he kicked the can down to November for God.
It's not happening. You already said they're up for adoption this month. Anyways, yeah, J-Dub's wife is the one with the money. But there's no way she's going to pay for fucking... She's already paying for J-Dub's, right? So.
I'd say.
All right, so I have to talk about it with the wife and see if see what we can do.
Here we go.
Yeah, okay, that's good. I'm glad you told me that. I'm glad that the judge said something.
The judge did mention it. Yeah, he did. But
good.
His position though is that I got to have the money before I can get the kids. That was.
I just have a feeling that I'll give you all this money, and the judge is still going to say, "Oh well."
Well,
we'll try it. We'll do it. We'll see.
If you do, and he says no, I'll reimburse you. How about that?
Well, no, that's not what it's about. It's just that the fucking judge is. You know what? I just don't. The government, they fuck you. No matter what you do.
The government is really bad about screwing you over. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know.
But we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. You want me to send you a check in the mail, or you want me to just do your Cash App?
I don't have one of them Cash App card thingies yet, so I don't know.
Order yourself a Cash App card. It's easy.
How do I do that?
And you literally can go to the store and use the card like a credit card and buy things with your Cash App money.
Mm-hmm.
My Cash App card, literally, it's a white card and it says my Cash App logo on it. It says, my money sign thing.
Right.
And then it has a chip. I put it in the thing. Boom! It pays you. And you can you get a number too. So if you want to order something on Amazon, it works everywhere. It works just like a credit card.
Oh, well.
So go to the Cash App website and log in and get yourself an actual card.
Mm-hmm. How long does it take?
It'll take like 4 or 5 days.
Oh, okay. Well, that ain't too bad.
It ain't too bad.
Okay, well, I'll go on ahead and I'll go on the website, order the card.
Because it'll just be easy for me just to Cash App.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my God, Cash App is wonderful.
I don't want to go to the fucking bank and get checks and write a check.
I'm not thrilled with the bank either. They owe me $1,500. But see, Fat Larry or James Arnold, one or the other, got paid an employee to erase half of the transactions, so that it looked like all I lost was $1,500. Nice, huh? Wasn't that nice of them to do that shit?
If I send you a check, you would have to go to a check cashing place,
right? And
or to your bank, and they charge you, so you lose money.
Yeah.
Might as well just use Cash App and buy things with your card.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. What about that? And you know how I got my food stamps back?
Oh, what happened? You got the food stamps there? That's good.
But there for a long time I couldn't get food stamps. I was going to starve to death. Remember?
You know
what I had to do? I had to call the state supervisor of the food stamp office.
Oh, geez, Louise.
Yes. That somebody, we know who, it was either James Arnold or Larry One, paid somebody at the food stamp office to literally block my food stamps. And so I had to call the state supervisor just to unlock my damn food stamps so that I could get some food to live on.
This guy's a terrorist. This Arnold Frost, Larry Frost guy. This Frost family sounds like a domestic terrorist. They sound like fucking terrorists.
That is completely and totally unforgivable. Completely.
They're trying to kill you, Vaughn. Isn't that attempted murder?
Holy fuck, dude! If I'm dead, guess what happens to the property? It goes to him.
So shouldn't the feds come in? Wait a minute. Should the feds come in and arrest him for attempted murder? They're trying to kill you, man. This is an ongoing.
It's going to be hard to. It's going to be hard to prove. That's the thing. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Okay. The goal from day one, 15 years ago, he stretched his arms out. He said, "This is all going to be mine." Well, how do you do that? You get rid of me.
Well, why don't the gods come in and just shoot him in the head with a lightning bolt or something? I don't understand.
Because then I can't get my inheritance money from him. I got to be able to get my inheritance back, guy. I got to get all my money back from him. I got to get all my money back.
So what exactly is keeping the money? What exactly do you need to do for the money?
Well, his excuse, I'm sure, is going to be, oh, well, that money's been put in a trust. Yeah, but that doesn't count for the fact that he had the money for years illegally before that.
But if the Frost all dropped dead, don't the money just come to you anyway?
I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. In Ohio, it would. If this was Ohio, if all the Frost died, the money would come to me automatically. But
man, I don't know.
But see, here's the thing. Especially if they say the money is for the trust. So see, if they say the money's for the trust, then it comes back to me. It doesn't go to my kids. It comes to me. Why doesn't it go to the kids? Because the kids are minors. See, everybody keeps thinking, oh, it's going to go to the kids. It's going to go to the kids. Nothing is going to the kids. If James Arnold Frost sold this property right now, the kids don't get a dime. Why? Because they're minors, dumbasses. Minors don't get nothing. Why do you think he's trying to get the kids adopted out? Why do you think he's got the kids in foster care? Because they don't get one fucking dime. And then if he gets rid of me, then he has Stivers walk into the courtroom. Hey, Your Honor, the property's been abandoned. Anna's dead. Kids are adopted. Give us the property. He's the only name on the will. And you know what? The judge will give it to him because his name is the only name on the will. So that's the goal. Get the property abandoned, they call it in real estate law.
Whatever you do, Vaughn, you don't give up that trail. You don't leave that trail. I don't give a fuck if you have no food, no internet. We'll find a way to get you going, man. Don't ever fucking leave, man. Won't ever abandon it.
Exactly, because the second I leave, yeah, man, that property's abandoned, Judge. Give that property to good old James Arnold Frost. And the judge will do it. She will. She'll do it. She has to. His name is the only name left on the will. So no, I'm not leaving this property.
Anyway, Vaughn, I'm going to spend some time with the wife. I'll talk to you tomorrow, maybe. Let's see what we could do.
Yeah,
I'll keep in touch.
Yeah, it's fine. It's all good.
All right. And for those who are watching, you can all go fuck yourself. SO, you can chuck on a big black shot today.
The trolls.
Yeah, the trolls.
Not the good people. The trolls.
Well, the trolls. Well, you know what I mean. A lot of people that watch us.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
They could choke on the big red one.
Yeah, the people that watch us tend to be our enemies, sadly. But there are a few good people out there. Krista watches, I know, and I think that one girl starts with a B. I can't remember the name. She's a German girl. That German girl. Anyway, whatever. Anyway, the point is there are a few good ones that watch us. Hopefully that will change. See, the nice thing about it is once I get rid of the trolls, I can have all that information expunged from the internet. Now, yes, you can still use a Google Wayback Machine, or you can use some kind of, high-tech software to probably pull that shit back up. But generally speaking, out of sight, out of mind. If it's not in your face as soon as...
Voice of Dissent donated $10 through Super Chat. Hilarious.
Well, thank you very much, Voice of Dissent.
You put my name in a Google search, that ain't going to matter. And so we're going to get that all expunged by court order. We'll get it all expunged from the internet after we throw these assholes in prison. and then everything should be okay then. And then I'll start getting, and then, like I said, I'm going to look into these fence sitters that have sat around for years. Could have called the police, could have called the FBI, could have called Interpol, could have called Scotland Yard, could have called anybody.
MOE donated $5 through Super Chat. How many more years will Vaughn get to have free rent, free electricity, free internet, and free reign to kill puppies? Secular's narrative is getting old.
Yeah, I hear you. But I don't know. I think his time is nigh. I mean, it seems like forever. I mean, we warned you of this early on. It's going to be a slow, drawn-out process, you know. It could go out with a whisper. He might just disappear one day. We don't know. But, folks, let's see what he has to say.
Could have called anybody and never called a living soul. Never sent one email. Right now, a bunch of you could contact the governor of the state of Kentucky, tell them what these assholes have done to my family, and the governor of the state of Kentucky, if he gets thousands of emails from you guys, he would be forced to act. That's something you can do right now, is email the governor's office of the state of Kentucky. Say, hey, man, this guy named Vonhelton, they're railroading him. He's got his kids stolen 12 times for stupid shit like a bug in the head and mustard on a blouse and Christmas wrapping on the floor on Christmas Day. They're railroading the guy. They're stealing his kids. They've extorted $5,000 out of the man through fake transactions and $1,500 out of his last stimulus check, which, by the way, I think is illegal. But anyway, so yeah, you know, that's something you could do right now, fence sitters. And then if I do come to you, you can say, hey, man, here's my email where I emailed the governor's office. Here's my email where I emailed the attorney general's office. Here's my email where I emailed the Kentucky State Bar. You could show me those emails and I'd be like, hey, man, cool. No more said and done. That'll be the end of it. Right? Absolutely. That's all you got to do. It's not hard. It's not hard. Not hard at all. But anyways, where are we at? 118? Hour and 18 minutes, man. That's pretty good. Huh?
One today.
That's not bad.
Avocado says it that way.
Old Weather Guy donated 20 Canadian dollars through Super Chat. Big drive tomorrow, so must sleep. Buy some Keats, it is domestic and awesome.
Well, thank you very much. I will take that under consideration, and thank you very much for the $20. Folks, you can help the channel out. Just thumbs it up, subscribe, but I do appreciate it. I think Vaughn's got a little more tea here. So what I'm gathering from this, I think the dates kind of got mixed up. And this is where I get confused, because it's coming from Vonhelton, right? So when he talked about court on the 7th coming up, it sounded to me at first like he was talking about stuff going on with the frost, but I was pretty sure. I'm going to have to double check that and see what's on the docket for those days. But I thought that was at the end of the month, the 27th. Now, Vonhelton has actually referenced the 27th, though, as the day they're getting adopted. So perhaps it's still the 27th. But, folks, even if we say the 27th, he's got less than a month, right? His lawyer has quit. Now, these are public, publicly assigned lawyers, right? They're public defendants. They're paid for by the state. But I don't know how many this Manchester court has to offer him. It would have to be inevitable. The kids are gone. They're adopted next month. He has no representation. He has no case. But I am a little confused on the dates. But we can confirm the current lawyer has quit. He mentioned he talked to a woman. Oh, one is a judge that used to prosecute. Oh, the judge is a former prosecutor. But he talked about the woman. He talked about the woman attorney that recused herself as well, and that's one where he got his hopes up. He talked to again, so he's went through 2 public defenders down there so far. How many does Manchester court have to offer? I don't think he has anyone to represent him. I think he's fucked. But let's see what he has to say here.
Oh, I want to address one of my videos because I kind of got to make a slight correction. So let me play the video and then I'll explain the correction.
I think that it's really a fulfilling of a dream that we had together with my leadership team when we started in 19.
He's going to go on about
the first
the
week we
vaccine.
met in
Based in all that other rhetoric. Because either way it looks seamless, but you know, I couldn't see any seams or cuts in the version I have there. I couldn't see any. But anyway, here's the thing. There's a longer version out there.
So here we go. So Vonhelton got caught with his pants down again, spreading misinformation using a doctored video to make it sound like the guy was saying what Vonhelton wanted him to say. But now he's going to say, legend says there's a longer video out there. But who cares about that stuff? You know what I mean? Like, who cares about that stuff?
And the longer version says...
Well, there he waddled. I mean, when you're dropping these bombshells, about your kids, gone forever next month. You have no representation. And that's just one of a plethora of legal situations that he's in right now. Look at that.
All right.
Look at those pants, folks.
Anyway.
Let's get that again.
The point is, though...
Let's get that again. The re-entry. Oh, there's the waddle away. Three dogs left, folks. Look at that. The belt line. Pay attention to that belt line, folks.
All right. Anyway, the point is, though, kids are dropping dead from myocarditis. Massive numbers of kids with myocarditis now. From what? From the death jab.
Oh, come on now.
What? Birth by 10 to 15%. Tons of money, so he's doing everything he can to stave off death. But still, and oh, by the way, according to what he said in his own video, his leukemia has come back because the death jab has weakened his immune system. So all at Scotland. So if you're of Scottish descent,
looks like just a bunch of nonsense here. So nothing concrete, but folks, his lawyer quitting on him again. This is devastating. I mean, his case was hopeless to, from the outset. But, I mean, we've seen this so many times, right? So many times, but never this far. Folks, if you're new to the situation, let's have a recap. Not only has he lost the kids, not only has it's been like 3 years now, right? This is the first time they've ever cut his assistance off. His assistance is cut off. Not only that, he has a separate case right now where the state is going after him for support. Out of his own mouth, this thing was to be determined in September as far as the custody of the children. That's what the big rush was about. His lawyer has now quit. Yet another lawyer. He has no money, no options. I can't see how he could get the kids back next month. In any scenario. Like, it's got to be a lost case. I mean, I don't like to jump the gun on stuff like this, but I mean, folks, if I was a betting man, I don't know. What do you guys think? What are you guys thinking out there? Let's play out the rest of this video.
When I get away from the door, I'll let the night. All right. Anyway, where am I at? It's cooled off down there, so. And like I said, the roses, oh, the roses, the mighty roses. Okay, roses and yellow, and then we got these pink and blue flowers. You're not going to be able to see the blue flowers very well because of the screen, but they're there. Trust me, they're there. And so yeah, man, that's going to have some nice looking beds, guys. really nice looking beds, and gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome sauce, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gonna be awesome sauce. Beautiful. They're gonna look beautiful, man. And let's see, what else am I doing? Excuse me. Let me see here. See if I got anything to show you.
From what I'm gathering, folks, these are all, when you're getting confused talking about beds and stuff, these are all, I think, these are just mods for his video games that he plays. Like, this is more of a concern to him right now, folks, than reality. They're not even, like, real beds. He's not making quilts or anything. He's just picking designs for his virtual beds and shit, I guess.
Oh, yeah. British Bren gun. I have been hard at work. Doing, like I said, the different versions of the Bren gun. There's desert rats. There's Irish camo, desert rats, Chinese 3-color camo. And that's a video, which that doesn't help you. Anyways, but yeah, so working out real good, man. Working out real good. And so I've got flooring I'm doing. I've got walls I'm doing, beds, lamps. I'm going to break in to do some lamps. Like I said, I'm going to do Cincinnati Bengals, Cincinnati Reds. I got to, man. I was born and raised in Ohio. I got to do that. You know, now the thing about the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cincinnati Reds, I probably can't put them on the Nexus because I got too many fucking flag happy assholes out there that would love to flag that shit down. Copyright! So, you know, I probably can't put them up on the Nexus, but I can show them in my game. I can do that. But yeah, man. So I'm cooking, man. I'm cooking with Crisco. I'm getting some all kinds of cool stuff going on. For real. Got all kinds of cool stuff going on. It's going to be glorious. It's going to be awesome. And everything's going to be just ducky. Yes, it is. Just ducky. All right. Anyway, that is 1:30 on the money, and we are out of here. Y'all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. Bye.
So that's it, folks. That's where we're at. Not quite the perhaps the hard date that we were hoping for, but I'm glad that we got to view it so we can put it in context. But I still think, again, not to dwell on it, I think the lawyer thing's huge. The lawyer thing is huge. This close to the end of the case, I don't know, folks. I don't like to call this stuff this early. I like to sit and wait, see what happens, because you never know. But if I was a betting man, I think this is game over, at least in that regard. That chapter, and it's going to be like, it's going to be a domino effect. We know what's going to happen. Like, this is the ultimate decline. Though I have to say, I have seen Vonhelton over the years many times hit rock bottom and just still dig deeper. So there could be lots of shenanigans to come. I don't know, folks. He could be a serious contender for the Lulz Cow of the year if we get some kind of body cam footage or some kind of eviction footage. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see if something like that unfolds. But I'm going to wrap it up. I want to thank everybody for coming out to this one. What the hell? We'll still do a shanty thing around midnight. Just give me like 15 minutes or so to switch things around and get that set up. And yeah, well, let's say that. Midnight, we're going to do a happy birthday shanty for Christ, because I feel bad that everybody missed her birthday, except for Bert Toast, and she did a stream. Check that out as well. But folks, thank you. Thumbs it up, all that YouTube stuff. Don't, whatever. Stick around. We'll, see you at midnight.